Hey, what's up, you guys? So, I've been watching a lot of abuse stories from relationships, and I wanted to talk about my experience. Um, I've had two abusive relationships, and one was with a guy, and the other was with a girl. So, my first abusive relationship was with a guy, and he told me that someone made him mad and I tried to calm him down, so he slapped me in the face. I was so shocked that I went into the other room and closed the door. So he knocked on the door, apologizing, and I barely opened the door, but he still managed to end up grabbing my hair and just pulling it. He said sorry for that, and I was still in shock. I was in shock. I was depressed. I was scared. And I was wondering what he was going to do next, if it was going to be hurtful and all that. And then, out of nowhere, he decided to call me. He was upset that I was scared, and he said, "Maybe if you weren't such a bitch, you wouldn't be a coward." And that really hurt. Knowing that someone you care about so much can hurt you that bad is just awful. Him and I broke up about 3 months later. I know that's a bad thing. Even if you're in an abusive relationship, you should just leave right away. But I was scared. About 3 years later, I got together with this girl. Her and I have known each other for a long time, and she was considered one of my best friends. So I thought, we're best friends. This couldn't go wrong. And the next thing I know, I told her, hey, I'm hanging out with one of my ex-boyfriends, so I won't be able to talk for a while. And she said, you have to tell him to not come over. He can't come over. And I asked her why. She said, because if you're dating me, you can't have anyone over, whether it be an ex or another friend that's a girl. And the hard part was, most of my exes were friends of mine. And all the girls, they weren't like exes. My ex-girlfriend stopped talking to me. So I guess that's a good thing. And when I told my friends about that, they were very disappointed in me. So they all stopped talking to me, and they all left. And I haven't talked to most of them since. But eventually, later that same day, I got a text from her saying that I'm going to go hang out with one of my ex-boyfriends. I was confused, I was upset, I was angry, and asked her, so it's okay if you hang out with your exes, but it's not okay if I hang out with mine. She said, yes, that's completely fine. I broke up with her later that day. A few weeks later, she texted me and apologized, saying that she had changed. And I said, okay, let's give this another shot. And the same thing happened. So I broke up with her again. Then she kept trying to talk to me, saying the same thing. I've changed. She even sent me video messages saying that she was sorry. And the next thing I know, I said, fine, one more try. And that stopped. She stopped asking me to see my exes. I started gaining some of my friends back. She didn't mind. But I kept getting the same message over and over again. Now I was really angry and upset because I didn't know how to respond to this. The message would say, I'm not breaking up with you, but, and then be some unreasonable reason. And at first I thought, okay, well, maybe this is the last time and first time she's gonna do it. But it kept happening, and I was so irritated with it, I thought, that's enough, we're done. And up until December of last year, she has been sending me video messages of her saying she's sorry. She's been sending me texts saying she's sorry. And now, because of her and him, I have been scared of relationships. I have been scared. I have been really weird around people if I start liking them. I just want to not be around them. I thought not being around them would be a good choice, and that being as far away from the person would be a great choice, because I'm so scared to see if that person likes me back, and if they do, will we end up in a relationship, and if we do end up in a relationship, will they hurt me verbally, physically, emotionally? So I get scared. Like, just a couple minutes, like yesterday, I told this guy that I can't talk to him anymore. He asked why, and I said, you'll think it's stupid. He kept calling me, trying to figure out, what the answer was. I didn't pick up. I kept pressing the hang up button because I didn't want to tell him. It was an unreasonable answer. And I stopped hanging out with him. I feel so bad because not only do I know so much about him, but the fact that I don't even get a chance to see if he likes me back really sucks. But like I said, because of that relationship, I'm so scared of relationships now. I just am so shocked that people would hurt me. 2 people could hurt me this much to the point where I'm scared of relationships. I'm scared of liking someone. And it just sucks. But I have to say, if you people watching this are in an abusive relationship, then you need to get out of it. If someone is hurting you emotionally, physically, verbally, then you need to get out. And you could say, oh, but I love this person. Well, if they're doing this to you, then I don't think they love you. And I know that no one wants to hear this, including from me, but it's the cold hard truth. I don't want to be the one telling you this, but I feel like I have to. Because if you're in an abusive relationship, you need to get out. And you deserve so much better. So the point of this message is, if you think you're alone in an abusive relationship, trust me, you're not. I've had the same experience. And I'm almost 16 and I've been in 2 abusive relationships. So that's not a good thing. But you're not alone if you are in an abusive relationship now. But if you are, get out of it as quick as you can. And if they try and make you stay, then try to find a reason to make them break up with you. And if they keep abusing you, then call the cops. Because you do not deserve to be treated this way. Anyways, you guys, I think that's enough rambling from me for today. So, thank you for watching. I'm the Chibi Bunny, and see you guys later.